And again, Screven County on top 35-zip as we get set to start the second half. The kick is fielded by one of the up men who slips and falls right there. That is Cozart. So Zach Cozart falls down at about the 14. He just took his step to try and run, and his legs just came out from under him.
Yeah, footing is extremely difficult, and it's going to be one of those you almost have to take 4 or 5 extra steps to make sure that you have a level, almost, a level service for yourself if you're trying to catch a ball like that, as it can obviously move while it's in the air to different positions, but going to be seeing a lot of that tonight.
So Harlem, who had a very good drive at the end of the half that ended on a 4th down play, let's see if they can keep that momentum offensively going. Hawkins looks like he's coming on a blitz here. They hand it off up the middle and nowhere to go. Bailey Postelli stopped short of the line of scrimmage. He's actually going to lose a couple.
Yeah.
Number 17, Solomon, the scholar athlete from Screven, was in on that play.
And really nowhere to go for him. 3 different Screven County defenders right there as he got the ball.
Yeah, big sophomore C.J. Wright right there in the middle. Lane
Tough
Phillips.
load.
Yeah. Lane Phillips. By the way, I'm talking to the radio team from Screven County as they hand the ball off. Here's Postel trying to get to the outside, and Postel with a nice run this time to get up near the 20. So back to the original line of scrimmage plus a couple of yards. But they were saying that C.J. Wright, 270-pound sophomore, last year as a freshman, finished second in the state in the 275-pound weight class as a wrestler. As a freshman, second in the state. They said he's an animal in the weight room, and it shows out on the field.
Wrestling, one of the other sports that transitions terrifically to football if you're playing near the line of scrimmage. Well, that is the majority of what it is, just body control.
Good surge by number 82, J.T. Hodges, 6'1", 260-pound tight end and defensive lineman. There's Hodges, number 82 there, made the play. Looked like he might have moved a step early, but maybe just got it right on the snap. So it's going to be 4th down and short for Harlem, 4th and about 5 or 6. They're going to have to punt it away. And the Bulldogs still unable to get any points on the board. And Lane Phillips staying in to punt. Or check that, that's Owen Price. Phillips will be his blocker. And Price, who's done a good job tonight. This is a low line drive kick. It'll take a Harlem bounce across midfield all the way to the 48, where it's down by Zach Ford. And that is where Screven County will take over for their first possession of the second half.
And Screven County doing what they're used to doing, which is being on offense here. It seems like the entire first half they were, whether it was a long drive or a quick one, they just completely owned that first half in terms of rushing. 285 yards on the ground, 49 yards on that pass for that touchdown, 334 total yards, 4 of 5 on 3rd down. That's the big one for them, as Harlem a couple times had them within their sights but not able to force a 4th down.
And there's Hawkins again with a stiff arm. He levels Zach Ford, but he's brought down. Number 49 makes the tackle. That's Matthews.
And a comparison to Harlem's offense, again, 334 total yards for Screven County, 69 total yards for Harlem, 60 on the ground, 9 in the air, and 1 of 6. Again, the 3rd down's really telling the story for both teams in the first half.
Hawkins approaching 200 yards here. So 2nd down and 1. Hawkins now with 192 yards on the ground. I formation. They hand it off. A new fullback in there. They're giving C.J. Wright a breather. He kicks. He plays fullback. He plays defensive line. He's 270 pounds, so they're giving him a break. Number 48 is in there, the backup fullback. That is Bruce Smith, a 5'10", 190-pound junior. And there you see Smith on the run, picking up the first down on our Doctors Hospital instant replay. And this time they're going to pitch it to Hawkins. Hawkins to the right. He is brought down by Postel. So Postel makes the tackle. Hawkins is making our job easy in terms of the McDonald's offensive and defensive player of the game. On the offensive side, Hawkins, like I said, right around 200 yards now. And they're going to give it to him again, and that'll put him over 200, still on his feet. He's got people dragging his jersey, but he pulls his way inside the 20 to the 19, and that does put him over 200 yards on the night.
Again, each and every time not getting taken down by one defender, much less two of them from Harlem.
He's
just a great job of running the football.
He's one of those guys, I don't know what position he's going to play at Georgia Southern, but he's a football player.
Sure.
Whether it's linebacker, defensive back, defensive end, I'm talking about on the high school level, running back, receiver, wherever they put him, he makes plays. And
yeah, a lot of times for athletic running backs and different classifications, you can see a running back and project him as an outside linebacker. A lot of times based off of how he runs, how tough he runs the football. A lot of times those guys will get offers to different schools, and it'll seem kind of random, but they see it a lot of times. I know Joel Winkler from Augusta Christian years ago ended up going to Troy because he wanted to play running back, but offered by many programs to play outside linebacker just because you should be on the field.
And that's what they're recruiting Hawkins because, again, keep in mind, normally he would not be the starting tailback.
Yeah.
Malik Prescott is, but now we've got a new tailback in the game anyway, and they're going to give it to him. Nice fake. Boy, nice run. That's the third back, and that's Keyshawn Robinson, another sophomore. And, boy, he made a nice cut.
A very nifty move to kind of sneak through there.
You see his uniform is not messed up.
Right.
He's just into the game. Look at that cut he made, and then he cuts back.
Might be the only player on the field able to get any type of footing because he showed it off right there.
Boy, Screven County is just dominating this game on the ground, and Owens is on to kick another extra point. It is 41-0, and this will make it 40. Oh, and that one's blocked. That one is blocked. So 41-0, but the extra point will not go as it was blocked. We'll take a quick timeout. We're back with more. Harlem trailing big here at home against Screven County. And we are back, WJBF Sports Game Night Live. Screven County with another touchdown, another one on the ground, and another different ball carrier. Again, of their 6 touchdowns tonight, 5 different players have scored. Hawkins has 2. 3 different tailbacks have scored. C.J. Wright has scored, and they have a touchdown pass. It's been a great performance as C.J. Wright's on to kick it off. And this one's going to go into the end zone. So Harlem will get the ball back, but so far they've been able to do very little. They had one very good drive at the end of the first half, but other than that, they've been stuffed.
And nothing really going their way at all. Just had a couple chances earlier on in the game to maybe force some fourth downs, but Screven County figured out a way to get through there, and really just a ton of broken tackles tonight from the running backs of Screven County.
So Harlem with Phillips in there at quarterback still. Bailey Postel is the tailback. And they're going to hand it to Postel. No, Phillips keeps it. He's going to pick up short yardage up the middle. Midway through the third quarter. All Screven in this one. And Harlem coming off 2 straight wins, but they are in big trouble tonight. And it looks like it's going to be offsides on Screven County there. A number of defensive players jumped, about 3 or 4 guys that time.
Defense.
So instead of 2nd and 8, it's going to be 2nd and 3.
So that'll bring up 2nd down.
And they hand it to Postel. Postel's going to have a Harlem first down and then some. Still on his feet. Postel pushed out of bounds, but not before he picks up good yardage along the right side. And it's a Harlem first down. He was pushed out of bounds by number 43, Xavier Shepard, senior free safety.
And a good block in there by the receiver.
Yeah,
number 25, Jonathan Worrell.
Jonathan Worrell makes the block, and Postel with a nice run, one of the better runs of the night for the Bulldogs. Phillips fumbles the ball momentarily, tried to hand it to Postel and lost it. I think Screven County's got the ball. Well, that's a case where if you're the quarterback and you bobble it, don't try to make the handoff, just follow on the ball. And that's Walker who ends up with it. He's had 2 big hits tonight, and he ends up with the football on the fumble. So right after Harlem gets one of their best runs of the night, they fumble it away, and it'll be Screven County football.
And very difficult to handle the ball this evening, and those are the kind of mistakes that, again, if you're able to eliminate them, can really help your cause. But for Harlem, just nothing really going their way tonight. Especially right there, like you said, after you get the first down and get a nice long run, you turn the ball over. Great field position for Screven County.
And some new players in for Screven County on offense. That's Keyshawn Robinson, who scored the touchdown on the last drive. New quarterback is in there as well. That's Deontay Simmons. So Screven County empties their bench here on this drive. Clock almost to 3 minutes here already left in the third quarter. So Simmons under center now. And he's going to hand it to Robinson. Robinson trying to get to the outside, but he's held down by, I think that was Matthews again. Number 49 for Harlem. That is Jacob Matthews. He's played a good game tonight. There you see him. Not the biggest kid in the world, but plays with a lot of heart, that's for sure. Watch Matthews get in there and hold on and not let go.
Great play. Making the sure tackle. They'll take that every time, no matter what it looks like.
So Simmons in at quarterback, and he hands it to Robinson again. Robinson spins his way to a first down before Zach Ford makes the tackle. So Screven with a first down.
You see just from pants right there, just how bad it is down the field.
Zach Ford.
His pants originally were gray.
Now they're kind of a greenish brown color.
Yeah.
Turf and mud, rain mixed together. Handed off to the fullback. That's Pettigrew. Algerian Pettigrew. This is a 5'11", 200-pound freshman. Tell you, they got some good young players. In 2 years, when this sophomore class, when they're seniors,
they're going to be.
They're loaded with sophomores.
Yeah, I got a feeling they're going to be a terrific football team because they already showing signs of success early on.
You start 5 or 6 freshmen on offense, or 5 or 6 sophomores, excuse me. Here's Robinson, almost slipped, but he breaks to the outside, and Zach Ford's going to stop him, and he's finally pushed down short of the 15. So he does pick up the first down. Or hold on. He's going to be – that is a first down, yeah. I said first down, but then I heard the official in my ear say third down. I was thinking, wait a second. I thought he got it, but he does. Under a minute to go and counting in this third quarter. On a night where Screven County has taken charge early and not let go. They have an entire new offensive line pretty much in the game now as well.
Yeah, you can almost judge who's played in this game and who hasn't.
There's
by the looks of their jerseys.
They faked it to Pettigrew. And Simmons tried to get it all the way outside as they are in the Orange Theory Fitness orange zone again. So Simmons brought down at about the 11. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter, it looks like. So that will be the end of the first quarter. Screven County leads it 41-0. They have run the ball incredibly well tonight. Third quarter coming to a close with Screven County on the move and leading it already 41-0. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more fourth quarter action coming your way on WJBF Sports in just a moment.